Yo, the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Smashcast Live or its affiliates.
Finally TV.
I struggle with addiction and alcoholism, so
This is an ugly nigga, bro.
How you feel your boy's soul got sucked, boss?
the podcast
Creating the demise of humanity.
could be
Booga booga doo, nigga.
It's hard work, man, like you said, but he says, good looks, my nigga. I'm like, nah, said, do me a favor, make sure you never call me that.
People like how we fucking move around and shit. We'll fucking do one down there, fuck on the halfway. We be everywhere at this point. Like, I want to be able to have a
Set home.
yeah, you feel me?
And it solves problems like this where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could just tell you a central location as opposed to, you know what I mean? Anyway, what's going on, y'all? It's your man Smash coming at you with another episode of Smashcast Live. How y'all doing? We got your boy over here, and then your boy over there, Ike
here.
Dixon.
We here.
You know what it is.
Know it.
And then we got a new very special guest for y'all, a man of the hour, bro. And honestly, I'm intrigued. See how this goes, bro. D Weathers,
Yo, shaking.
how you doing, boss?
I'm good, brother. How are you, man? Appreciate y'all having me here.
Bro, it's like, you know, I asked you and you answered, bro, and I honestly appreciate you sliding through.
Most definitely.
Like, because we don't know each other.
Right.
And we met you that one time at Sessions with Mike and Aaron Boogie and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not me. I ain't me.
No, I mean, we is me and Anastasia.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
And,
right.
and I know Gabriel did. I know Gabriel had you on his platform one time, and shit. And what's it called? So when we met, right quick little backstory on that. Me and you, I'm not into the rap scene. I'm not into the hip hop scene like that. I just fuck with certain individuals in that scene, bro.
Yeah.
And so when you came through and you started playing your music, I have heard your name here and there. I did watch Chinese Spot, but I don't know who the fuck Dave East is. You know what I'm saying? So
Dave East is that nigga. You got the fucking rap with this nigga Dave East.
Yeah, my son East. Shout out
That's
to
what-
Dave E.
that's
Shout out
what-
to my son Vado.
It's fucking
Half
lit.
on the beat. Panoramic film, shooting a video. You
yeah,
know.
your boy was cool.
But shout out to my man DJ Drewski for helping putting that shit together too.
Word.
Bro, I kind of wanted your other boy to pop out. Your boy, that's your boy Vado, right?
Oh, you wanted the slime to pop out?
Yeah, bro. Cause it was like, cause he was cool as fuck too. He looked like your second in command, bro. I was.
Oh,
like,
you talking
fuck it.
about who was with me at the
Yeah,
thing?
who was
Oh, that
with
was
you at the
Half.
event? Yeah,
Half.
your boy Half.
Oh,
bro.
nah, he busy right now. He doing some shit right now. That's why I gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So what you about, bro? Like clue us in on who you are, bro. Cause when I heard your music, I did fuck with it, and you really put the.
You shut the room.
I
You
mean,
know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, bring him in. I'm down.
Yeah,
Haven't
yeah.
heard of him, but I'm down. You feel me?
I mean, you know, whenever I pop out to do whatever, I'm trying to make an impression. I want people to feel my presence. I don't want to be in the background. I don't want to be too quiet. And I'm saying I like to let people know, like, nah, I'm here. You know, I'm from Poughkeepsie, New York, and I've been rapping seriously for like, I think this will make the 11th year type shit. So
11 years rapping.
yeah, 11 years like going at it, and you know, my ups and downs, trials and tribulations, learning how the shit go, taking breaks, you know, just figuring this whole thing out because we don't have nobody that's made it from our area to you know, show us what to do. So we really just reading books and, you know, bumping, rubbing elbows and shaking hands and trying to figure this out, taking pages from other people's books, just trying to put it all together. And so yeah, like I said, I'm from Poughkeepsie. It's my shit. I'm the prince of this shit. They know what's up. When it come down to it, that's just off of work ethic, nothing more than that. I go crazy. They know that. Not to be cocky, I just know, like they know, like what it is, like.
Man, you gotta put your dick on the table, bro. I mean,
Pause.
Said by
Nah,
slide.
bro. No, it's real shit. No, it's real shit. Cause that's that shit that people nowadays, especially, will try to get you in trouble for, bro. If you try to boast like your accomplishments and achievements, the work. That
I
you
wouldn't
put
say
in.
they get you, you'd be in trouble for it. They'd hate. It's the hate that comes with it.
You know,
That's all,
yeah.
But it ain't nothing about being in trouble. You feel me? Remember when I tell you any kind of clout is good clout. You feel me?
Facts.
If you got haters, you're doing something right because they looking at you and they don't like what you're doing, which means you're doing something right.
They're acknowledging what you're doing.
You feel me? They see it. They
They
know
have
it's
to,
happening.
and they want to talk about it. Like,
Feel me?
What I've come to learn is people that dislike things, if you don't like something, you do not talk about it. If there's something that bothers you, irks you, you speak about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you get a headache, you talk about, I got a headache. You try to treat the headache. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have a headache, you don't talk about headaches. So clearly, when someone is hating on you, you've become a headache to them. That's why they want to speak about it. They're trying to get you out of the picture so they don't have to feel that no more. For whatever reason, people have egos that get bruised because you do something and they girlfriend like it or they cousin or something. That shit bothers them. So they look at you as a nuisance or something that, oh, I'm better than him or I'm this, that, and the third.
That's everyday life.
It's everyday life. And for me, I don't ever try to claim to be the best. Music is subjective. So my opinion is my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. Like you said, you don't even listen to rap. You, on the other hand, you like nigga, Dave East is that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So music is subjective. I'll never go and say, oh, I'm the best rapper in the town. Nah, that's not what I'm here to do. But everybody know me, which is the town. Like, they know, like, niggas ain't outworking me. They can't do that shit if I don't work. I take breaks and niggas can't outwork me. That's how crazy it is.
Weathers, y'all. That's what I'm talking
So-
about. That's the energy I want to hear. That ass.
Nah, it's, like I said, it's not really about like trying to be cocky and none of that shit. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's sometimes people just can't stomach the truth. There's nothing wrong with, like, even hearing me say that. There could be an artist that hears this, they could take it two ways. Somebody could take it like, this nigga, fuck this nigga, da 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 da. Or somebody could be like, okay, challenge accepted. Now I'm about to outwork this nigga. That's the type of time I be on. I see if somebody does something, I look at it for inspiration or motivational purpose. Because I like to see somebody do something that maybe I've not accomplished or done myself, because now it just proves that I can do it. Because I'm fully aware and I definitely know I'm capable of doing whatever I set my mind to. So, because of that, challenge accepted. Anytime somebody busts a move that I'm inspired by, all right, challenge accepted. Let's go shake this shit up.
As you should.
When I seen you, you had the whole kitchen sink on you, bro. Your versatility. Like, I asked you, like, yo, I ain't into this and that. You got, like, you went, like, I wasn't into the pussy popping music, the ass shaking, booty shaking.
Yeah.
And then you said, got you, boss. You put on the, I don't want to hold on. You told me,
Yeah,
I
nah,
can't.
nah,
But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's covert. That shit can't talk about that shit. I remember that. Yeah.
Nah, my son was able to get some. He got a chance to listen to some unreleased material. So, but yeah, like you said, I guess the whole thing from the start of it was really just trying to figure out who I want to be as an artist. At first, I used to rap mad, like, lyrical. At least in my head, I thought I was saying like super lyrical shit, but I had to dumb it down. Not dumb it down to the sense where it's too ABC-ish, but I had to make it more understandable, more comprehensive. And something that helped me with that was reading books. I learned, like, a couple books that I read. Some books are a lot harder for me to digest because of the words that they're using. Not that I don't understand the words. It's just like, why did you say that big ass word to say something so small? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Unpack that motherfucker.
right. So because I've been able to balance, like, okay, I've come across those type of books that compress a lot of information in them to other books that pretty much say the same thing this book said, just, what is it, layman's terms. Like, it's a lot more simpler for me to comprehend. I was like, okay, I got to do that with the music. So that's why I'm a firm believer in writing the music down. I know a lot of people, especially younger than me, they go in the studio, they get high, they get drunk, they catch the vibe, and they go in there and they go get crazy. One of our artists, TKV, he do that. Like, he freestyle everything. He's nice. It don't work for me all the time. Know what I'm saying? I could go in there, freestyle some shit here and there, but for the most part, I like to pen it because I like to make sure what I'm saying hits. So I could change a word, change a line. Because there's certain things that you could say differently that hit 10 times harder when you hear it this way opposed to hearing it that way. And then it stops you from saying stupid shit on the track too, because some people just freestyle and say shit that don't make sense. And you be like, why would you say that? And then you could tell, like, oh, they, didn't write it.
Facts. So I got a question. Motherfucking, How did you meet Davies? How did that whole thing, like that whole connection between y'all two even happen?
The first time I met Davies is when he first pretty much got signed to Def Jam. My other label mate Tito Montana did a record with him. That's the first time I met him. This is before he had the braids.
Yeah.
This current event happened through. It started with I put out this record called Chinese Spot, the original, and I went to bed at 3,000 views, woke up 44,000. Then I get hit. I get a call from my man's Dice Peso. Shout out to my son Peso. Drewski won't speak with you. He won't play the record. Okay, bet. I have the meeting with Drewski, chop it up, Then I get some other people involved to help work it through radio. We start picking it up. The record start picking up a little more. I go do my interview with DJ Drewski, and he asks me like, "Yo, what you think about doing a remix?" I'm like, "I'll definitely do it." And what happened was, I think like a week prior to that, I was with Vado and Davies at their video shoot. What song was that? The Lemon Pepper Freestyle joint. So Drewski brought that up, and when he said, he's like, "Why don't you do it? What about East? Like that might be able to happen." So we was able to reach out to my son Vado. Shout out my guy. Slime, what's up, Vado? And he ended up plugging us in, me and my producer, East. We made that thing happen.
That's fire. That's fucking fire. You say you've been rapping for 11 years?
Yeah, but 11 years.
How old are you now?
30.
What? You don't even look like it.
I know.
What? That's fucking crazy. I could have thought you were like, what, 24?
So yeah, nah. I've been rapping seriously, like as in pursuing it. I mean, as a kid, you rap.
Yeah. I felt that. Feel me? That's fucking fire.
So how you feel about that though? Because me and him did go back and forth on that, because the measure of making it as an artist is different between the arts. Like I do stand up and everything, bro. Usually, what you hear, that shit takes at least a decade to see some sort of traction in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before you get any sort of shine. He tells me you could rap, 6 months or 3 years, and then make it. And then, especially in today's day and age, you can make it quick by doing some bullshit.
Yeah, that's facts.
You 11.
Yeah, all right. So it's really about the term like sell your soul. Like, what are you willing to do for fame? You could do some wild, extravagant. You can go shoot somebody right now, broad daylight, in the head, and instantly niggas will know your name. Instantly. You know what I'm saying? Is that the type of fame you want, though? So when you talk about success, any book that I've read on success or podcasts I've listened to, they always tell you that shit gonna take about a good 8 to 10 years, depending on what field you in. Granted, now with the technology we got, we can speed up the process somewhat, but it requires a ton of sacrifices, like a ton of dedication and time spent doing this. You got to take into consideration, you have relationships with friends, your girl, your kids. You got to spend time with them. So when you doing that takes away the time that you can be putting in on your craft or working on whatever it is you building. So I tell people all the time, like, whatever you're pursuing, you got to want to be in that thing for the long haul. You can't expect it to come overnight, because it's not. You're gonna go through trials and tribulations. You're gonna bump your head.
It's easy to get famous, dog.
It's
easy to get famous. It's about how long you're able to hold that shit, bro. That's the hardest part. That's what I've seen. I'm not even, you feel me?
And so, like, speaking of what you said, like, just in rappers' terms, like, I understand rap is a young man's sport. Like you said, you thought I was 24. There's a lot of young kids, 20, 19, even younger, that's getting popping. The thing is, I got the experience now. So I feel like when I get signed, when it's all said and done, there's going to be so much shit that I'm going to encounter that's not even going to feel like a new experience, because I done been through so much stuff already. So I got the wisdom already. I got so much. I got the composure. I know what to do. A lot of these niggas, they getting on. They don't know what to do. They not financially educated. They blow through their money. They get fucked up. They do all of that. They get their moment of shine to blow it all on nothing.
That's facts.
And I don't feel like I'm gonna have that problem just because I done experienced so much stuff up to this point. You know what I'm saying?
Why you think that is? Like, the young kids is out here, because that's not just rap. That's like
it all depends on how you're brought up.
Yeah, people. It starts really. Somebody told me, this was the illest shit. one of the illest shit I heard. My mentor Tito Montana, shout out to him. He was talking to me about schooling a little bit and how when you think about it, when we started going to school, especially like elementary, we was with our teachers more than we was probably with our parents. That whole stretch.
Facts.
So your kids, the parent will come like, oh, you don't know my kid, da 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 da. When it's really like, you don't know your kid. I got them 8 hours of the day.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, like I know, like growing up, you come home, nigga, your parents is tired. They don't really want to fuck with you, nigga. Go in your room. So that's time not being spent. Or you outside, that's time not being spent. So the relationship that's your parent, that's your mom, but the time isn't being spent. That bond isn't really being built how some people have even with their teachers or football coaches or sport coaches in general, shit like that. Like the people that you spend the most time with, you go through the most shit with, that's who you really build the bonds with. And it's so when you ask me, why do I feel like a lot of kids don't understand? A lot of young people, they wasn't taught it. A lot of this stuff is we've been systematically programmed to know what we know. And they're not giving you these the criteria in school to learn about credit, to learn, financially educate yourself, to teach you really about real estate, or to teach you like, oh nah, you don't necessarily need a college degree to become successful or get rich. You don't need that stuff. But they don't teach you that. They want to pump college, because it's all a big business at the end of the day.
It's a whole lot of
they want to I don't even know if people know, but from my knowledge, Andrew Carnegie and John D. Rockefeller are the ones that created the system of school, and they was just pretty much making it so you could be factory workers. That's why everybody sits in rows in motherfucking desk looking forward, opposed to being in a circle or some shit where you could see one another. And that's why lunch is the same way, walking in the hallway the same way. All of that shit is designed for you to do just that.
Factory.
After that, get your ass, go right into the working field and go get busy. So it's all a pump. Like they all pumping. Just, you know what I'm saying? Yo, after high school, college, or you can't be successful. And then when you actually take a step back and you realize there's so many people that are successful that's never even been to college.
Mayweather ever been to college? He ain't even fucking graduate high school.
A lot of people, and not even just athletes. You know what I'm saying? Or entertainers. There's Henry Ford. He ended up getting sued by. They were trying to sue him for something, trying to call him unintelligent, and pretty much they asked him a bunch of school questions, like a bunch of shit, and he was like, "Man, I don't know that stuff." He said, "But listen to this though. I got on my desk in my office. I got a button. I'll press somebody to come in and answer it for you right now. Whatever you need to ask. I don't need to know I don't need to know all these facts. They're not relevant to what I'm doing. That's not helping me do what I'm doing. And now with your little phone, you are as intelligent as anybody else. Ask a question. Siri, what is She gonna answer it. Educated person is somebody that can get the information when they need the information. You don't have to retain it and keep it there for no reason, just holding space. Like
that ass.
In my opinion.
You ain't lying. Nah, you ain't lying. That ass. Like motherfucking so many niggas had same fucking ideals when it comes to schooling, because at the end of the day, like you said, it's a fucking business. You know what I mean? They're gonna take your money regardless if you have it or not. You feel me? If you don't have it, then your kids got it. You know what I mean, bro? On that type of shit. You feel me?
So I mean, like I said, and for the most part, it's not to say that school isn't for
ain't
nobody, because some people enjoy it. Some people do need it for the profession that they're in. But especially in 2021 and further, look around you. There's niggas booming off of OnlyFans pages, like
OnlyFans,
like literally getting rich off that shit. So pick a hustle and go.
Selling dick, bro.
You ain't gotta sell dick in OnlyFans.
No,
you really don't. All you gotta, bro. You can.
Nah, I know.
It's content.
Just it.
He told me he had OnlyFans. I was like, word, nigga. like he looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, whoa. Like,
nah, not like that.
I know. I was like, what the fuck is you doing,
like,
bro?
Yo.
Nah, bro. Cause it's like, I mean, I grew up around that. Like, I was on the internet and shit. So I've been talking with artists, digital artists and visual artists, you know what I'm saying? Like they draw and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I knew about Patreon and shit like that, GoFundMe and all them before all that. So it's like when I heard OnlyFans, I was like, this shit ain't new. I was like, where's the shit that's been around? But everybody jumped to OnlyFans because bitches popping pussy on there, which put it more in light.
I mean,
They were doing more than popping pussy, dog.
but if you think about it, a lot of that is just it's us. It's our community that flips things into that narrative.
Word.
Because if you open up OnlyFans, they're not even going to show you that. They're going to show you somebody playing a piano or surfing or something. Somebody's OnlyFans of that. So there's a tremendous amount of content that has nothing to do with
It's what you want to see.
sexually explicit, exploiting yourself.
Yeah.
But
It's what people want to see.
exactly, it's only your fans. That's who it's for. So
Feel
like
me?
you said, it's like a Patreon. But I mean, think about.
You can't pop
You're
pussy
not-
on Patreon.
Yeah, you're not reinventing the wheel here. We're not reinventing the wheel here. We're just
Word.
putting another name on something and allowing people to do something else. And that's with everything. That's from MySpace to Facebook, Instagram. All
YouTube.
this stuff is the same. What was the Twitter? What's the thing they used to have before?
Kick,
MySpace?
It
MySpace,
was around
Facebook.
Photo Bucket. They had.
I think I heard of that.
There's mad stuff.
Mad
like,
My nigga, I'm
Shit,
23, bro. You talking about? How far
I'm
you trying
talking
to
about,
go?
you a baby.
Yeah, like the fuck, bro. What you trying to?
He was like, what's
Nah,
up,
but yeah,
MySpace?
like MySpace was pop. MySpace was better than
MySpace
Facebook.
Definitely,
You know what's
you
some
got
shit?
your own background
That
and
shit
all
fire.
that.
You know what's some shit that fucked me up? I was in Manhattan one time, bro. I was walking back to Grand Central from this shit. I was either walking back from or like either way. I was coming from or to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And what's it called? I was walking through Times Square and I seen this dude, like tall black dude, muscle motherfucker, bro. And you know how in Times Square they got these fucking Batman and fucking Elmo and shits in there?
Yeah.
This dude, all he did was had his shirt off, talking to the females. What's up? How you doing? This and that. Taking pictures and shit. And I'm sitting here I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? He's getting money off these females just by taking his shirt off, my nigga? I'm like, what is this?
I listened. Somebody asked on Facebook today. They was like, "Why does Off-White cost so much?" And my only response was, "Everything is valued at what we're willing to spend on it.
That's what my therapist told me.
That's
it.
for everything.
That's anything. That's anything. So if he takes his shirt off and somebody wants to pay him $5 to take a picture with him because he got his shirt off, that's how much that picture costs to that person. Some
People
people
be
pay
weird.
more than that. So it's really whatever you're willing to spend on it is how much is really valued at when you're talking about anything.
But that's bullshit.
It ain't bullshit because real
Nah,
nigga
bro.
shit. Let's talk about it.
bro.
Kanye West. Well, his name's Ye now,
Here we go.
supposedly. But besides that, motherfucking,
Fucking
he's selling shirts with holes in them, bro. Thousands of dollars.
If you listen to or if you read Rick Ross's new book, Perfect Day to Boss Up, he actually has a chapter in there where he talks about Kanye West and the reason why he feels like Kanye does a lot of his stuff. And it's really just for this purpose, for you to bring him up, for us to talk about him. Because even a lot of stuff Kanye do, I know he's not dead ass serious.
Nah, not
but
at all.
it's gonna pop.
It's for the clout.
It's gonna pop. Like he's not the first person to make flip flops. He's not the first person to make sneakers.
He wasn't the first person.
Stone
to wear the
Age
fucking
one,
sunglasses.
nigga.
But he do what he do, and when he do it, it's for you to talk about him. This is free publicity. He did not pay you a single
Not at
dime
all.
to just mention him on
You
your
feel me?
platform.
Not at all.
That's kind. People call it genius. That's just. It's. I don't even look at it. It's like, bro. As soon as you get a platform, you can do the same thing. You go act. You can
Listen,
jump out the
but it
window and
is
hope.
genius in a way. Because listen, bro, if you could be millions of dollars in debt and become a billionaire by the next year,
Do you think that he was really millions of dollars in debt?
I think so. Could have been.
we were talking about this on the last podcast.
Highly
ago,
doubt it.
bro. What's it called?
I mean, you could always have cash on you, but he probably owed a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. Like he wasn't in debt, but he owed money.
Nah, I
You
mean,
know what
but
I
that's when you're a celeb of that magnitude, you can get that type of loan. That's how rich people get rich. Somebody's gonna take out a loan to buy a building. The tenants are gonna come in.
Flip that shit. He gonna
The
flip
tenants
it.
are gonna come in and they're gonna pay for that loan that the person took out to buy the building.
So he could
So
pay
they're
all that.
technically in debt. Like if I go buy a $200,000 house, a 30-year mortgage, right? I'm in debt now for $200,000. When I have a tenant come in and run it out, that $1,400 or whatever they're paying a month, I'm taking a percentage of that, paying on the mortgage. I'm taking a percentage of that, paying on the insurance. Taking a percentage and putting stuff away just in case for maintenance and stuff. And then another small part of that is the profit that I get to keep for myself.
And you're building your credit.
So you're always in debt. Rich people are forever in debt because that's how they play the game. They never go in their pocket and spend it. I tell people all the time, it's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. At the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters. And rich people understand that, well, if I can get this person to pay for it, then I don't got to take the money out of my pocket and pay for it. So that means I still keep my money while he gives
me my money and I make more money.
I make money off of somebody else's money.
Word.
That's the game. That's what it all is. So even if Kanye was millions of dollars in debt, that's what he was, millions of dollars in debt, because he knew he was gonna pay that back.
Did he make it back when he made the jump to gospel?
He makes.
Bro, he made it back before the jump to gospel.
He made it back when he said it.
Yeah, you feel me?
I'll say it because that's where he was coming at from the genius.
But
I was like,
facts.
switching genres ain't genius, bro. Switching genres is part of the game,
Listen,
bro.
the biggest community in the motherfucking U.S. of A is the Christian community. Stop playing with me.
That's not genius, though, bro.
Stop playing
It's
with
not
me.
genius.
The richest, bro.
That's like saying Hannah Montana's genius for doing what she did, my
I'll
nigga.
tell you this right now, bro. I'll tell you this right now. You could give me 5 of people that you think is rich. You feel me? And I can name 5 pastors together that outriches them, bro. Big facts, bro.
I mean, when you piping them,
I wouldn't. So, like I said, you don't have to necessarily call it genius. It's just when you see it, it's like that wasn't hard to think about, and that's. I think people sometimes give celebrities and stuff way too much credit. Like I said, Henry Ford's. I don't know nothing, but I got somebody that can come tell you it. That's it. It's really just about knowing what you need to know when you need to know. It doesn't necessarily make you genius. You've built up this habit of whatever it is that you're doing, and you do it so well, people got to pay you for it.
Well, as an entrepreneur, I think he is definitely a genius.
And he knows how to reinvent himself. He knows how to give you the shock value. He knows how to get you to talk about him for free. He knows how to go, all right, I'm gonna run for president. Do a couple
he knows how to gain
meetings,
clout.
say some things, and then the next day tweet, I don't think I want to be president no more.
To gain clout.
It's not really. What Ho say? Shout out to all the real niggas out here finding the loopholes.
Facts. Word. Facts.
I just, cause we throw like you said, we throw genius around like every 5 seconds. Like
Goat.
we throw
I hear goat more than anything.
Oh, I was about to say that.
I think he is a musical genius.
See, but that's different though. No, that's different though. Artistic genius versus financial genius, because you were going off finances, bro.
Both of
you
them.
wasn't talking about his music at the time like that.
But he's not. As far as music is concerned, he has. He's
creative.
Super creative, but that's over time of him doing that craft.
Yeah.
The one thing, I read this in the book, the guy pretty much, he feels as if, we as people feel like talent is God-given, when ultimately it's really just a habit. It's something that you picked up,
and you
started doing, and you got better and better and better with it. Of course, there is always a point where you reach a limit.
Yeah, word.
And you can't get past the limit. But you understanding your limit allows you to still flourish in whatever field it is. And so, yes, he's musically, he taps in. That's because he's been doing it for so long. And he spent so much time. Think about how much time he's put in to creating music.
But that's a fact. That's a big fact. But that's what I'm saying. That makes him the genius, because he's been motherfucking doing it for so long.
But you want to call it, it's not really genius. It's just he didn't stop.
Hard working.
That's it. Because anybody can do, and I'm not saying you can make music like Kanye.
What makes you a genius?
Nothing. Nothing makes you a genius. We're human. We all have the same 24 hours. We're all capable of doing great things. You got people with disabilities that can do more pull-ups than somebody with 2 arms. Like there's just so much. You see.
So you telling me like a man like Albert Einstein ain't no genius?
He said it himself. He wasn't a genius.
I think that's just within the confines.
He's
of,
being humble.
We just like to give people labels. That's what we do.
Well, word.
That's
word.
That's it. That's what we do.
Word.
These other people feel like they see somebody do some shit like shit. I can't even do that. That's incredible. I can't do what LeBron do. That shit is incredible. You feel what I'm saying? But it doesn't make him a genius.
I mean, LeBron ain't a genius though.
Is he not? I mean, who knows?
He
why
nice.
isn't he? Why isn't he?
He's nice.
I don't think he is.
Why isn't he? He a billionaire.
I mean, yeah,
He's about to be. He ain't a billionaire.
I mean,
He's close.
He did a from what I heard early on. He did a wise ass move originally that made him wealthy as fuck. Like what was it? What was the Nike shit? Yeah,
Nike and Lakers.
Exactly. When he did that shit, what was he? When it was 15 when he did that shit?
He did. He got after high school, right?
Yeah.
18, I think.
After.
17, 18.
When I heard that, I was like, a young boy like that making a move like that. I was like, okay, that is a smart motherfucker.
But also, it could have been his agent that made the play happen.
Could have been his mother.
Could have been who? That's all I'm saying. So
LeBron James ain't a genius. He's talented.
But you don't want to take away from his business smarts either. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why you shouldn't even have to use the word genius. Like, he's not stupid by no means, because he's extremely successful outside of music. So there has to be some form of comprehension. You know, he understands whatever it is he's doing. Like he knows what he's doing when he gets into it.
So then, in terms of you, dog,
yeah,
how you feel where you stand on that?
On
you
what?
Because you got the versatility. I heard what you got. I
stand
fuck
on
with
your
it.
music.
Love it and shit, bro. Like, that's what I appreciate more than anything, bro. Because, you know, my female, she ain't about that fucking booty shaking shit like that either. It's like she can literally tell you and break shit down to you what musical artistry is. Like, oh, this is a smart song. And I'll be like, what the fuck's a smart song? Like, I listen to classical, so everything is smart to me. But I'm like, I know what dumb and smart is to an extent. But she'll show me some shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, but then how you feel how you feel in terms of where you feel your wavelength is, you know what I mean?
I do?
Yeah, like, cause you talking about no genius, you talk about we can't put labels on nobody. So, but you just like, bro, like no AO, put your dick on the table.
Cause what I'm saying is, even if I played you some material when I first was rapping, it don't sound like nothing I've done up to this point, like today. I was not as good. It just was repetition after repetition, hours after hours, practicing, writing, recording, going over verses, reciting them, time after time after time, and then expanding, you know, the way I think, my creative mind, as far as reading books, being exposed to different lifestyles, traveling, seeing new things, and indulging in new experiences that helped me put the pen to the pad the way I do. My first biggest influence on music was Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? I thought you had to be a rapper to have all the nice, flashy stuff as a kid. As I got older, I realized, oh wait, you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, and still get nice things. You know what I'm saying? And then, but as far as the pen is concerned, my biggest influence started with J. Cole and Wale. Just hearing how they rap, and still to this day, I feel like sometimes Wale, he's so lyrically gifted, like. He's so lyrical sometimes, I know it goes over people's head. Cole, on the other hand, he's just as lyrical, it's just more easier to understand. It's more relatable. Then when Wale got with Rick Ross, that's when I was really introduced to Rick Ross, and then I feel like Rick Ross's pen game by far is just immaculate.
Serious. Real serious.
So my whole thing was a combination of that, and then understanding the game, it's like, okay, I gotta have some form of diversity depending on how long I want to be here. So you can go listen to an old Nas album, and some of them songs still resonate to this day, like Black Girl Lost. If you listen to that song, that shit resonate to this day. That shit is never dying, and that was before social media era, and it still fits in the social media era. You get what I'm saying? So when you go, I had to go and be a student. I had to go listen to the Hoves, listen to the Nas's, listen to the KRS ones, you know what I'm saying, really tap into the Rakims and toy around with these things and these concepts. I remember taking a whole week and listening to like damn near every Tupac song. Just to hear them. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was little, I couldn't comprehend, I didn't understand everything they were saying.
You gotta listen.
So when you get older, you get to go back and you be like, damn, man.
This was
nice. I didn't even know he was saying that.
Yeah,
like,
word.
So I took time to study it and learn it, and then I had to ask myself, what type of artist I want to be? And then that helped mold me like, okay, I'm going to write from this perspective. I'm going to be relatable in this perspective because I've been through this much stuff. And as you come and meet people, you get to learn and understand that we all have the similar backgrounds. We all been through a lot of the same stuff. So because of that, I'm relatable to you. You relatable to me. You could say something and I could be like, oh, that just happened to me. You feel what I'm saying? And so because of that, I could put that in here, and then now, if I say it the right way, when you hear it, it hit. Oh,
hit crazy. Word.
That
You
felt-
listen to music that hit.
It hit.
And some of the
You looking
music,
at me?
I'm looking at you. There be music that you, and they don't even be having lyrics.
Yeah.
You be
I
hearing
only
like,
listen to
yeah,
music
bro,
that hits me
yeah,
right here, bro. And
Exactly,
sometimes
bro.
right here, bro.
You feel me?
Like, I don't listen to no bullshit. Like, I mean, I do when I want to feel stupid.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to feel stupid.
Like I got a whole playlist on SoundCloud that's called Trash. 6ix9ine is most of it, my nigga. Like, on flip. Like, come on, bro. But I'll be real with you. Like, that shit be pumping me, bro.
All right, another question. What's your favorite rapper?
Who's my favorite rapper?
Yeah, no, top 5.
My top 5?
Top 5.
Ever?
Ever.
It's tough. Pac, for sure. No order. Pac, Ross, Wayne. Nas.
One more.
You always gotta have that team, bro.
There's so many that could fit in that 5th spot.
But who do you think deserves that 5th spot? Like deserves
D
it?
Weather's top 5 5th spot. Not including myself, right?
Yeah, you can include yourself. Bro, you're an artist. Go on. Go ahead.
Nah, I still got work to do. Man, I want to say DMX.
I can say
I
that.
want to say
All right.
DMX.
Yeah, DMX got most love.
His versatility is. I mean, but Jada's versatility is unmatched as well. There's that, like I said, so many people could fit in that.
It's not a lot of people that could step up to Jada Kiss and be
Nah,
lyrically.
But right. And same thing with performance. Like Jada Kiss's performances is unmatched, but DMX had that same effect.
Nah, big fact is DMX can make you lit
And make you cry, make you cry right before the shit is over.
Facts.
Like, he was X was different.
Facts.
I mean, I'm
He
being
was definitely
real.
gifted.
As somebody who don't listen to rap, I hear more about X than Jada. Like, I only know about Jada because that's the
DMX.
circle. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I only heard more about DMX than Jada.
Cause he got more love in the hood, in the game, than anybody else on some real shit.
He's had more
but to-
commercial success too, I believe.
But and then to me, DMX stage presence,
It's
like
Unmatched.
like it's right up there, top 5.
It's unmatched.
Unmatched.
Top 5, of course.
Unmatched.
I remember hearing Hov talk about it. He was like, you know, when they did y'all ever seen the Backstage movie? I don't remember what tour that was, but DMX was on the tour with him, and he was opening like right before Hov. Hov was the headliner, and Hov was saying like, man, it used to be hard coming on after X because he always ended his set with a prayer, so he got people crying, and now I gotta come out here and big pimp and so, like, you know what I'm saying? So I can see that because I was able to see DMX perform twice in my life, and both times was immaculate. Like
I only met him
immaculate.
once in an IHOP in Yonkers. That ass. It's the only time I met him, bro.
Yeah, X.
He was yeah, bro. He's that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
The recipes to mans, for real.
I got a question, bro. I mean, you good on time or what's up? You good? All right. I got a question. Why you do Chinese spot, bro?
But why?
I literally have like, bro, like of all the, first of all, you go to Great Wall, them niggas don't take credit, they only take cash. So it's like already that's the biggest question because you could have went because Ice went to Dollar Scoop.
Oh,
and then
you
blasted
mean
up
why
there.
that? Oh,
Like no you why there? Why you talking about Chinese food? Why you going on the like why you doing that? Because on the real, bro.
What made
I
you make that
appreciate-
video?
Bro, I appreciate you actually doing that, bro. Putting spot on my town, bro. Because all I hear, bro, is this and that and that. I just heard some bullshit earlier this week and that fucked me up. I'm like, why am I always hearing bullshit about my city, man?
I don't know.
Like I wasn't born here, but I grew up here.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
Nah,
Like so, I appreciate you doing that, Buster.
Chinese spot came from. When I go to name my records, I try to name them something that you can't find on Apple by already. Like you can't type it in, and if you do type it in, I pop up. So that's how the name came. Cause off of the hook, after I got the beat, I be bullshitting. I just came up with the duck sauce from the Chinese spot, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna name the Chinese spot. So when we shot the video, it really was nothing more than just let's go get some Chinese food. I bet. And then, pull a camera, let's shoot the video. All right, let's go. We shot the video. We didn't expect it to do what it did. You know
Nigga
what I'm
had
saying?
some crab ragoon. He said we about to be lit.
And then
You feel me?
as the video was picking up steam, and then it was going, Hot on 7 playing, and she was like, okay, what the hell can we do to help push it? I was super unprepared.
Yeah.
That's when we ended up starting the Chinese spot challenge for the most part. Somebody did a freestyle. We like, let's tell people do freestyles. Give the beat out. Let mad rappers do it, and then we like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just go around, shoot at every Chinese store we can with letting people do that to help, promote the record. So that's how that ended up coming about. But it was just marketing wise. Like we just was like, all right, the title's Chinese spot. Let's do a spinoff and just do the Chinese restaurants and go crazy. And then it ended up doing very well for me, I must say. It's the best musical decision I've done, and I would do it again if I had to.
Simply because you was hungry for some fucking chicken wings,
And
nigga.
we had a song. Yeah.
For some
Chicken and fries.
That's
like,
it. That's
what
what I
the-
get.
dumplings, bro. You see what some good cat does to a nigga, bro?
Yes, it's phenomenal.
This shit's phenomenal.
Cause my son, so then when you and Ice did at Dollar Scoop, right? He was on that one. Like, how'd y'all do that? What, same shit?
Oh yeah, well, what we ended up doing, my producer, he just was like, yo, for the people that do the freestyle, if they got the hook on it, when we shoot the video, jump in the video with them. So a lot of the people that did the freestyle, if I was there, I'm on the hook. So, Joe Sims, Tarzan Battle, Crucial, the list goes on. I can't even, there's so many rappers. But, a lot of people did it, and if I was able to be there for the hook, I did it. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't and they shot it by themselves, then, you just heard me.
D Weathers, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Feel me?
So you short on time. I got you. I don't want to do you dirty.
Yeah. Y'all got an hour damn near.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
I think
I'm
y'all
glad,
did.
bro. Cause you was
Good
definitely
conversation.
yeah, bro. Like, I appreciate that, bro. Cause it's like we ain't just hop on here talking about some bullshit. Like, I love this shit when I can bring on literally a dude I just met, bro, and we chopped it up about business.
Yeah.
We ain't just talk about bullshit, bro. Like that's a good day at work for me, my nigga. On Fripp, I don't know about you. You got a question for Mans, right quick? You got one?
I don't got a question. No, I do got a question. I need about 16 bars.
Nah,
16 of
not
those
gonna happen.
tickies. Chill, bro.
It's not gonna happen.
8.
You can't get no freestyles for free.
I felt that, bro.
Shit,
I was
I'm
thinking
focused
about
on
that
niggas,
shit
so-
earlier. I was just like, I was sitting there like, bro, listen, he ain't gonna tax me for the
Not gonna happen.
freestyle, is
I
he?
am.
Yeah, I
I
felt
am.
it, bro. I felt
Lizzie
it,
in
bro.
a
Nah,
Yo,
listen, ultimately,
how much you taxing?
gotta holler at the management. But ultimately, and we gotta know in advance before I pull up.
Felt it. Felt it. I felt it. Felt that.
Fair enough.
But ultimately, what it is just, for me, there's artists that thrive in that practice that go hard at that, like the hoodies. Those my guys. Shout out to the hoodies. We got a crazy record together. We'll
Yeah,
rock with it.
yeah.
Shit about to
Word.
get crazy.
Heard about
them.
that, word.
That's what they do. They get in the ring, they boxing you up with them balls. Me, I focus a lot, way more on the song. So most of the times I can't even remember the shit that I wrote. So I have that's not my strong point, And I don't even toy with it. I let other people that's strong at it do it. I bring somebody up that could go crazy for me and him if you want me to. All right, I got you. Yo, Coke, I'm coming to get you, you heard? I'm gonna let him come. We gonna do this, you can chop it up with him.
Got you.
And at the end, he gonna freestyle for the both of us.
Facts.
I appreciate it, bro.
I'm down.
That's the next one. I gotta talk to the hoodies, bro. That's
I'll reach
all.
out to him. I'll reach out to him, see if they pull up.
Respect.
D Weathers, y'all. I appreciate you very
Weathers.
much for sliding through, bro.
Appreciate
for
y'all
giving us
having
your
me,
time,
man.
bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. The man's behind the camera kind of do look like Big Sean.
Oh, my guy.
I ain't
Facts.
gonna hold you.
That's my
A
man.
little bit.
That's security, believe it or not.
Nah, bro, you need security out here, bro.
That's
You fucking with celebrities and shit, bro. You said your boy Panoramic Films got celebrity friends, bro. You gonna need the body with you.
Oh, no, no worries. They close.
Got you.
Respect.
Anyway, thank y'all very much for watching. Where can they find you, dog?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, DWeathers5. Everything is DWeathers5. DWEATHER, the number 5. I'm good to go. I mean, but as soon as you start typing in DWEA, I'm probably gonna pop up, you heard?
DW, D Weathers, not Arthur, nigga.
I'm here. I'm here.
Follow the
Reach out.
podcast, IG, Cash Smash Live, and Smash 6. Anchor Tuesday night, Smash Cash, TikTok, and Smash 6.
Ike stay Ike Dixon. We out here. Instagram. Ike Dixon. Facebook. We here.
Appreciate you.
Alright.
Already know.
Thank
Y'all stay
very
up.
much now.
Be safe.
PHL Rob by the way, huh?
Feel me?
Blue shit, nigga.